Give out team grades for the 2023 season, and this part will be the SEC. Firstly, let's start with Vanderbilt. As you can see, just a disappointment. 0-7 and 6 last year with KJ Jefferson coming back. People thought they could be an 8, 9, maybe even 10 win team, but they weren't anything close. Now, they did have really close games to LSU and to Alabama, but still, no matter how you slice it up, this team going 4 and 8 is absolutely terrible. So for that reason, they get an F. Next, we got Mississippi State, and it's just super unfortunate the situation they got put in. RIP to Mike Leach. Zach Arnett stepped in, and it honestly wasn't terrible, but they looked pretty lifeless in most games. None of us really expect them to have a great season, but if you dissect these games, a 5-7 record is honestly pretty fraudulent. So for that reason, they get a D-. Nextly, we got South Carolina, and Beamer ball this year just wasn't it. At the end of last year, they knocked off Clemson and Tennessee. We thought they could ride that momentum into this year, but it just didn't happen. Their offensive line was atrocious, and because of that, Spencer Rattler didn't play like he did last November. So for those reasons, they get a D. Next to the Florida Gators, and people always drink the Kool-Aid on the Florida Gators. I personally thought this is exactly what they were going to be, but they got votes to be in the preseason top 25 last year. They went 5-7, and they did upset Tennessee. But as we know, Tennessee's a pretty average team, so because of that, they get a D+.